Hi Leo, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of June, as usual, I have two special sales offer available, and one of them it's a mid-year kind of reading. It's one that looks into the second half of the year and what kind of experiences, blessings, and challenges that second part of the year might be bringing. And the other one is called Masquerade Ball, and it's a reading that focuses on the theme of lies, deceit versus truth and objective reality. So it's one that kind of looks into where you might be being deceived or have some sort of illusion that needs to be addressed, and what's the path for truth or the truth about specific questions you might be having. So if you would like to know more details about those special offers or any other of my services, again, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Leos, I do feel like if your energy feels so restless and a little bit uncomfortable during June. I do feel like some of you have some sort of issue, some sort of problem that you feel like you can't shake off or you can't resolve, you can't find some sort of solution, and that is really kind of getting to you in a way that is making you feel very anxious and very burden. I feel like just this internal burden, and some of you are carrying silently. There's something heavy and dark inside of you, Leos, during this time that might be, for some of you, it's depression or some sort of other type of mental concerns, issues. There's something here about your mental health or state not being on the best. So if some of you start having very negative thoughts of self-harm and all of that, there's a very specific message for those struggling with any type of mental issue to please seek out help. Do not allow yourself to sink deep or deeper than what you have already into this negative state, because it can get worse. It's like starting to create some sort of roots, this energy of depression, or just there's some sort of internal here as well complexity with you Leos, that it's not visible. I keep getting like perhaps most people around you are completely unaware of your suffering or of your pain or whatever this death in your unconscious is representative of. But there's a real symbolism here for some of you of obscurity, something dark inside. I also feel like this can be a month where some of you are just concerned with the shifts and changes that are happening. Like there's no easy ways to go. Kind of this notion that whichever you choose or decide to do, you're going to be left in a little bit here in this uncomfortable position. This is the justice. And it's showing here as an outcome as you go into July. So I feel like Cancer season in particular, as the sun moves into Cancer season, which is your 12th house energy, it might get serious. This energy might get really serious in terms of you dealing with subconscious stuff, karmic stuff, things that are hidden even from our own understanding, losses, but also connection with divine. dreams, higher vision, higher picture. So I do feel like there's something behind the scenes that either you're hiding or there is hidden from your own awareness, from an outside influence, uh, that you will get to know as you go into July. And you will not like what you see, but like the truth will set you free, Leo. It's like this energy of some of you don't know what's up with someone. For example, if you're concerned with someone and you don't know why, but you just have this feeling that this Page of Cups is not well, or is doing something behind your back, or doing something that you don't approve of. And it's interesting because many times this Page of Cups for me shows with Cancer personalities. So again, Cancerian energy could be dealing with family, it could be dealing with a child, it could be dealing with a sibling, it could be dealing with someone in which there is an emotional link with a friend, someone you care about. But I'm feeling like you're concerned and you don't know why, for some of you Leos, with the well-being or the safety or just the general life of this Page of Cups. And the message that this Page of Cups brings, whichever it is, results in this. So there's a lot of emotional pain here and also a lot of sensitivity. So it's a very vulnerable kind of experience for some of you, in which some tears might be shed or some feelings might need to be processed through so you can move beyond this particular affliction of some sorts. It could be that if it's not you, it's how someone is. I keep getting like, if it's not you that you're dealing with all of this, it's someone is not going well. It's like you might be seeing someone sinking into depression or into a dark path, and you just might not know what to do about it. There's something that touches your heart, it moves your heart, impacts your heart during June, that you didn't see it coming, or if you did, you didn't expect it to be true, or to be left in this position where you will be. It's like you are in a comfortable position all throughout the month, but particularly as you go into July, because this is the time where you might be forced to take measures, right, to make decisions after you realize what's going on. For others of you, there's also a good side to this, which is emotional purging and healing. So some of you are really working out, your inner child trauma here. You're releasing all of that. And so it's a month to be really kind with you and with your process and with others as well. It's a month where kill them with kindness is more the motto. But also I feel like you could open up, if not to the closed, if you don't feel safe, because I keep getting like some of you don't feel like it's safe to open up. It could be that you're harboring, a lot of, again, complexities here, a lot of things inside that you feel are like wrong or taboo, or you actually have a lot of skeletons in the closet and you don't feel like it's safe. If you tell someone, it's like you're going to put out information that should be buried, right? Something buried here. I feel like some of you, it's the buried child. Now, this has many interpretations. The buried child could be of course, the repressed inner child we all have, or it could be that sense of loss of innocence, the loss of innocence, the loss of emotional trust that the child naturally is born with and has until it's severely damaged by experiences. Or it could also be the sense of a loss of a child again. This could be a loss of a child is a figure here, of course, for many of you of, if you are a parent, you could be feeling like, it could just be that your child is, you know, going through something that activates that fear of loss. Or it could be that you have problems already with your children or with the parent-child dynamic, and you're suffering with that. You're suffering with either the distance or the pain that that difficult dynamic creates. I do feel like you will get to know what you have been waiting to know, the informations you have been waiting to receive. You will get to know them. This is the Three of Wands in your conscious position. So you aren't aware of death, but you are aware of the Three of Wands, and they are very different energies. So again, you are focused or trying to be focused in trusting the future, trusting the horizon, trusting options out there. You know success is coming, you know better is coming, you know, you believe in it, you see that, but it's like you're still pulled, and you don't know why, to deep places that tell you otherwise. That tell you otherwise. Look, this is not the time for that. This is the time for purging. It's not yet fully the time to turn your back to things. Not yet, because you're processing them. It's like you want to avoid a difficult process because, of course, it's a difficult and complex one. You want to avoid the muddy, dark, deep place here that your unconscious wants you to go, but your conscious is, no, I want to move forward. I want to see what's out there. I want to remain in this optimist mindset that I'm creating. And it's not to say that you won't have it. It's like you won't have happiness and you won't have things to look forward to. I just feel like you will have all of that, but something here, there's a layer. The energy is like, you know, someone opening a Pandora box. So someone doing something, or you opening here a truth, right? That has this, it's like this huge impact that you didn't see. It was something is like it's going to have a huge impact that was not predicted by you. For some of you, this could be that like you have made previous, you know, choices and decisions and address situations in certain ways or said something, and it's like it's all coming back to you in wrong ways, in ways that are not what you expected. Perhaps you did something purely out of your heart with the Page of Cups. You did something with the best intentions, but for some reason that's coming back to bite you in terms of you are being either accused of doing something you didn't do, or you're receiving some sort of negative feedback from something you truly did with the best intentions. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.